All right, folks, we're here making another video today. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Tell y'all a little story today. Not very well known story. Let's get started. On April 17th, 1976, hundreds of people gathered in downtown Athens, Alabama, awaiting the appearance of the one and only Elvis Presley. They were waiting at a local church here in town. A 44-year-old native of Athens, Miss Iladeann Tribble. She was a former model. She had 4 grown children. She had placed an ad in the local paper announcing that her and Elvis would be wed on that afternoon. Y'all stick around. I think y'all are going to enjoy this one. Folks, we're going to do a little walk and talk today. Obviously, it's snowing out. We're in North Alabama. Like I say, a little town called Athens. This is small town America. Just about, you probably can't get much more classic small town America than this. Very working class city. It's a nice little place to live. Anyways, I get off on other things. We're going to walk and talk. I'm going to tell you a little story. Look how pretty this place is. Everything's covered in ice. Snow, freezing, 18 degrees. It's blowing pretty good. Sorry if y'all have any wind noise. All right. To the story. Iladeann Tribble, pronounced Iladeann Tribble. She was thrilled to become the wife of Elvis Presley, obviously. She placed an announcement in the local Athens newspaper a few weeks before the planned event, okay? It stated that Tribble would wed, and I'm quoting this, okay? E.A. Presley, son of Miss Vernon Presley and the late Miss Gladys Smith. It gave the date, April 17th. No place for the service was listed, but the Decatur Daily, which Decatur is a little town right outside of Athens here, reported that a family member had leaked that the wedding was to be held at the First Baptist Church here in Athens, Alabama. This church has been added onto quite a bit in the recent years, but it was a beautiful church. It still is today, but back in the day it was one of these old southern churches, been around forever. Beautiful place. So the News Courier, which is a publishing in Athens, also reported that Tribble said she and Elvis would be married and then fly away. On April 20th, 1976, an article in the Tuscaloosa News, which is a town down near Birmingham, east of Birmingham a little bit, home of the Crimson Tide, Alabama, Roll Tide. It said that Tribble was at the church Friday night awaiting Elvis, awaiting his arrival. By Saturday morning, an estimated 150 to 500 people, curiosity seekers, they called them, were outside the church. But unfortunately, the king never showed. Although initially Tribble refused to speak to the press about the no-show, she later told the AP, "I definitely had a joke played on me. It seems," she says. "It seems like there was a misunderstanding a long, long time ago. And that she had just been humiliated." She claims that she had received a phone call and she had met with a person that she truly believed was Elvis Presley. That part of the story for me throws me a little bit. But anyways, and that she said that he is the only one who knows whether he had made any he's the only one, this is what she says, he's the only one that knows whether he made any proposal to me or not, or any telephone calls, or any visits to me. She said this in the Tuscaloosa News. She also said she'd met the imposter while her son was hospitalized in Memphis, and that the friendship started with a miracle from God. So by no means am I here to poke fun at Iladeann Tribble. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just bringing a little bit of light to a story, a local story that a lot of people apparently know about. I didn't have any idea about it. I was looking up stories on odd graves and odd stories around town and stuff, and ran across this one, and I just thought it would be something I might share with y'all. I'm going to spin the camera around now and show you her grave, and we'll move on from there. So I'm walking back to the truck now. I did want to let y'all know that after this story came out, it got a little bit of press behind it. Elvis's crew did find out about it. Now he just passed away just about 16 months later after this story broke. But I did want to let y'all know that Elvis's camp did come out and say he had actually never even met this lady. Now, you know, once again, what do y'all think? Elvis was a rock and roller, man. Elvis was a bit of a playboy. You know, I'm not trying to dog Elvis. I would never say nothing negative about the king. I'm just saying, what are the odds? What do you think? Maybe she's in Memphis, seeing about her son. Pretty lady. She was a model. Iladeann wasn't crazy. Iladeann might have been out on the town at a restaurant. You know, the king might have had somebody out there and said, hey, it's a hot chick right here, man. You know, Elvis was single then. He was with Ginger, was that her name? Somebody might have walked up on her and said, hey, the king would like to meet you. He'd like to meet you, you know. I mean, it can happen. I got lots of friends that were in bands. I ran this story by them, and they were all like, I bet you it happened. I bet you Elvis did see this woman. And they probably had a couple weekends of fun. And you know how it goes. Once again, who knows? It's just a folklore. I mean, it's a true story. I mean, it actually happened as far as it's in the news and everything. Now, whether anything really happened between them, I don't know. I'm rambling. What do y'all think, man? Hit me in the comments. All right, well, enough of my own speculations and my own thoughts of what I think might have happened. You know, this story is done with respect to the family. I'm not trying to say anything negative about Iladeann. I'm just trying to tell a story the way it was written and the way it's been told locally. And hope y'all enjoyed this. I got a video sitting right up here and a video sitting right up here waiting on y'all. If y'all decide y'all like my stuff, go check it out. My name is Big Bake on the Move. I primarily do true crime. I do movie filming locations also, and celebrity graves and some odd stories, odd graves, stuff like this. I am from Alabama. I'm a southern guy, so hope y'all like my stuff. Stick around, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. If y'all have any more information on the story, hit me in the comments, let me know. All right, we'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya. Bye. Here comes the king.